Graveyard shift.
Yeah. Graveyard shift. Graveyard soul.
Cut from stone.
Never fold.
Nah, blueprints deep in the red dirt. Coat still tucked in the old shirt. Eyes like stones on the back road, heart been broke. Came back gold. I was raised with a hate run quiet. Barroom brawls, everybody stay silent. Did you learn to swing first, ass later? Kiss death twice, came back greater. Got mud still kicked on my conscience. Whole life felt like a constant. Woke up ready for conflict. Pray once, load up, then stomp it. I don't do fear, I do focus. Batman move with a purpose. Name on the board like a wanted poster. Not the same name on they shoulders. This that graveyard shift anthem. Hands in the dirt, still handsome. What? Whole crew stomp when I channel. Stomp. Say my name once we at 'em. Hey. I don't back down, I burn them, burn that mark where I stand 'em. If I go down, I stand up. If I go down, I stand up. Ducking my chest like a coal mine. Bite down hard on the bloodline. I done seen kin turn snake quick. Smile in your face, let the blade kiss. Yeah, I learned that pain make patience. Sat in a hole, no visitation. Came out lean, no hesitation. Every move cut like legislation. I don't play nice, I play last. Outlive lies, outlive past. Turn my scars into road maps. Every loss just a toe tag. They want war, I want closure. Either way, weight on my shoulder. If the Reaper ride past this border, tell him come back when he older. Just that graveyard shift anthem. Hands in the dirt, still handsome. Still, whole crew stomp when I channel. Stomp, say my name once we at 'em. I don't back down, I burn them, burn that mark where I stand 'em. If I go down, I stand up. If I go down, I stand up.
Cut me deep, I don't bleed now. With pressure made me, I don't breathe loud. If you want smoke, better speak now. Cause I don't never put the peace down.
Whoa!
Yeah. I came in cold, no hand to hold. Mud on my boots, still in my throat. They want me bent, I don't fold. I bit that pain and kept my code. You talk real big from the safe side. I read your face, it's a thin lie. I seen weak men wear a hard grin. I took the hit, then walked back in. Count it down, then watch me rise. Hands stay still, eyes stay wide. You draw a line, I cross that line. Say my name one more time. I enjoy. I don't break. I enjoy. Watch me stay. Say it loud. I'm still here. Say it loud. No fear. No fear. Blacktop glare on a dead day. I took that loss and learned to play. No crown on me, no clean suit, just a hard walk and a heart of truth. You need a crowd, I need a test. You need a cheer, I need your best. I got scars, like sealed up doors, I kick them open and ask for more. Count it down, then watch me rise. Hands stay still, eyes stay wide. You draw a line, I cross that line. Say my name one more time. I enjoy. I don't break. I enjoy. Watch me stay. Say it loud. I'm still here. Say it loud. No fear.
Hold that breath, hear that space. One small spark, then I take. Back on the block, back on guard. Hard to kill, hard to starve. I enjoy. I don't break. I enjoy. Watch me stay. Say it loud. I'm still here. Say it loud. No fear. I enjoy. I don't break. I enjoy.
dust to dominion, judgment written in fire. Yeah, it's stirred.
I ride with the wrath like a plague from the sky. Motherfuckers fall when the storm pass by. Crown made of ashes, let the whole world die. I don't ask for mercy, I just let it apply.
Look, I was born where the prophets start speaking in tongues, where the silence get loud and the war gets sung. Motherfuckers pray, but the damage been done. I was raised in the shadow where the sinners run. Yeah, I move like a curse from an ancient script. Every line like a song with a blade in it. You just read what you told, I was made in it. Turn pain to a throne, now I reign with it. Dust to dust, yeah, I came from the soil. Now I walk through the fire, let the heavens recall. You just chase hollow dreams, I was bred for the toil. Every scar on my skin, just a mark of the spoil. Hear the silence speak when the sky turn black. Every soul got an answer when the truth come back. I don't run from fate, I adapt, I attack like a war-born king, bringing midwives to crack.
I ride with the wrath like a plague from the sky. Motherfuckers fall when the storm pass by. Crown made of ashes, let the whole world die. I don't ask for mercy, I just let it apply.
Yeah, I've been moving like a horde through the broken plains, where the strong take all and the weak feel pain. Motherfuckers soft, they don't know this game. I was built from the loss, I don't feel the same. Every step I take like a kingdom fall. Every word I speak like a trumpet call. You just stand and watch while the idols crawl. I was born for the rise and the final call.
No forgiveness when the blade come down. No redemption when you lose that crown. I don't follow no path, I control this ground. Turn a war to a legacy, that's how I'm bound.
Yeah,
Ashes to empires, kings to dust,
only wrath remains.
Graveyard trigger. Midnight ride. Browning. Run it. Boots hit dirt when the graveyard shake. Smoke in the air when the tombstones break. Black coat drag with the cold wind hiss. Dead men pray when I move like this. Bang bang echo through the pines so deep. No so safe and the night don't sleep. I came from pits where the lost ones crawl. Now I raise hell when the shadows fall. Moon cut red like a blade in sky. Crow wings flap while the weak ones cry. Cross on chest with a savage grin. Whole world froze but I stepped right in. Graveyard trigger, load that pain. Fire and blood, no room for change. When that steel sing, ghosts all scatter. Built from wrath, nothing else matter. Graveyard trigger, storm that lane. Shots ring loud through the cold black rain. When the sky crack, I don't retreat. Born in dark with the devil's beat. Spin when I enter zone. King of grind on a cursed black throne. Every rep like a hammer drop. Every set make a heartbeat stop. Shotgun thunder by the iron rack. Demons run when I snap that back. Sweat hit floor like acid flood. Pain tastes sweet when it mixed with blood. Seven seals when the baseline hit. Dead lights glow when the sparks all spit. If death step near, tell him wait outside. I got more smoke and war inside. Graveyard trigger, load that pain. Fire and blood, no room for change. When that steel sing, ghosts all scatter. Built from wrath, nothing else matter. Graveyard trigger, storm that lane. Shots ring loud through the cold black rain. When the sky crack, I don't retreat. Born in dark with the devil's beat. Bang, bang, still breathing.
last man. When everybody else sat down, I was still standing. That's the whole story. Let's go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Let's go! Go, 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 go! I was the last man when the room cleared out. Last man when the money ran, when the fire turned to drought. Last man on the floor when the session hit the wall. Last man with his hands up when the rest of them fall. I don't need a second, I don't need a hand. I need the weight to get heavier so I understand what I made of what survives when everything burns. What remains when every comfort disappears and returns to the source, to the nothing, to the raw and the cold, to the place where you discover what your silence is worth gold. I'm the last man in the dark, last man in the rain, last man in the building, converting every pain into a language that the iron understands clean. Every rep a declaration, every set a regime of a soldier who stopped counting, cause the counting gets in the way of the doing. Last man standing, that's me every day. Last man, we don't drop, we don't quit. Last man, took the worst of it. They cleared the field and left the ground to the ones who remain. Last man breathing, last man unchained. Hey, hey, last man, hey, still standing. Buried under everything they threw it our name. Last man rising. Never felt the same. Yeah. Run the cadence through the static, run it tight, run it clean. Every syllable a strike, every bar cuts between the ribs of every obstacle that dare to hold the line against a man who treats the obstacles as rungs in the climb. I don't argue with the darkness, I don't negotiate the cold. I don't ask to wait for mercy, I just do what I'm told by the version of myself that woke up at 3 a.m. with the clarity so brutal it could break. Lesser man said the ones who make it through aren't the ones who feel the least. They're the ones who feel it all and still become the beast that the situation needed. Not the gentle, not the kind, not the comfortable approach. The one that breaks your mind open wide and fills it with the only truth that stands. That the last man is the one who kept on moving through the sands of an hourglass. They flipped on him the moment he was born. Last man on the field wearing everything that's torn. Drop. Last man in the silence. Nobody left. Slam back. That's what last man does. Always. I've been carrying the mission through the seasons no one saw, through the years of no reward, and through the grinding of the jaw. Against the pressure, against the doubt, against the low return of a path that gives you nothing in the short run. You earn everything delayed, every payment at the back end, every sacrifice compounding until something has to crack. And it ain't me, never me. Ask the floor what it knows, ask the iron what it witnessed through the highs and the lows of a man who never posted, never needed the eyes of a crowd to feel legitimate. Never chased the prize that they dangle to distract me from the actual work. Stayed invisible on purpose, let the process do its dirt. On the version I was running from the soft, the afraid. Every morning was a funeral for the man that I'd made, and it's something that I bury so the new one can rise. Last man standing, wide awake, open eyes. Hey, last man, we don't drop, we don't quit. Hey, last man, took the worst of it. They cleared the field and left the ground to the ones who remain. Last man breathing, last man unchained. Hey, hey, last man, hey, still standing. Buried under everything they threw it our name. Last man rising. Never felt the same. Last man, not the strongest, not the fastest, just the one who refused to sit down. That's it. Last man, last man. Last man.
I am verdict. 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 The verdict is in. It was always in. They just didn't read it yet.
I've been standing in the fire since the fire had no name. Every man who lit the match became a part of the flame that I run on, that I burn on, that I train through every day. Every word they used against me is the price that I pay. Forward, through the weight, through the wall, through through the wire. Every limit that they drew became the floor, not the ceiling higher than the version that they pictured when they counted me out. I've been quiet in the building while they living with doubt. Hit the weights while they were sleeping, hit the road in the black. Every session unreported, never once looking back at the faces and the places where they told me to stop. I converted their predictions to the fuel at the top of the engine that I'm running on the bones of what they said. Took they ceiling, made it asphalt, put it under my thread of a path. I've been carving through the dark with my hands. I am verdict, guilty of exceeding all their plans. I am verdict, guilty as charged. I am verdict, we've been going too hard. They brought the case, we brought the evidence and reps. Every drop of blood and sweat is every one of our steps. Hey, iron verdict, hey, can't reverse it, built from the sentence that they gave us at birth. Iron verdict, we've been proving our worth. Lock cadence, lock vision, locked on every target set. Every morning is a contract that I haven't broken yet. Body asking for a reason, mind already past the ass. Just a doing, just a showing, just the iron and the task of becoming what the pressure and the cold and the years of invisibility demanded through the sweat and the tears that I swallowed, never showed, never gave them the sight of a man who was unraveling, just showed them the fight that was left, that was all, that was everything I had. Took the broken and the bitter and the hollow and the sad, compressed it into purpose and the weight on the bar, and the miles on the road and into every new scar that I carry like a ledger of the work that was done. In the seasons when the outcome wasn't clear to no one, not even me, especially me, but I showed up regardless. Iron verdict, guilty of going the hardest. Drop.
Feel that silence. That's the moment they thought it was over. Slam back. It was never over. Verdict stands.
Now the pace is at a frequency they struggle to track. Every bar lands like a body hit and doesn't come back. Up for air, doesn't pause, doesn't wait for the crowd. Every syllable deliberate, every word spoken loud. Through the gravel, through the grind, through the static and noise of a world that keeps on talking with 10,000 voices. Saying slow down, saying settle, saying this is enough. I was built for the refusal, I was built for the rough. End of every situation, built for when it falls apart at the foundation. Built for crumbling walls, I don't panic in the rebel, I just start building again. Every collapse is a blueprint for the next level's in. Of a man who learned to use the falling as a tool, who converted every breaking point to a fundamental rule about the nature of persistence, what it costs, what it buys. Iron verdict, guilty, and I'm claiming the prize. Iron verdict, guilty as charged. Iron verdict, we've been going too hard. They brought the case, we brought the evidence and reps. Every drop of blood and sweat is every one of our steps. Hey, iron verdict, hey, can't reverse it, built from the sentence that they gave us at birth. Iron verdict, we've been proving our worth. Iron verdict, every rep, every mile, every morning you didn't want to, but did. The verdict was always guilty. Guilty of not stopping. That's the only charge that matters.
Scar on my lip, mud on my name, hands still split. I'm built from pain.
Talk tough, you ain't built like this. Red clay on my boot heel, jaw still clenched from a hometown fist. Black ice in my bloodstream, cold stare, never blink, never flinch. I was raised where the storm keeps talking. You either drown or you drag that winch. Thief marks all on my past. Every L got chewed, got swallowed. Every threat I made got followed. I don't brag, I file names in a row like a fence post line. Cross one wire in my wild backfield, you gon' bleed in a straight chalk sign.
I don't sleep, I circle, round and round and doubt I wrestle. Heart like rusted metal, been but I never settle.
Grind teeth, show fangs. I don't back, I bang. If it's more than say that, cuff your pride in the dirt when I swing back. Grind teeth, show
life, just bad I shuffle. Gunpowder sky, rain came down, still I called out the gravel unmuzzled. I been cut, been cursed, been broke, been worse. Kept my boots in the red dirt, chin in the hurt. That's pressure, that's work.
You flex on the screen, I flex on the scar. You post, I park up, step out that car. Look at my face, that thick as a dart. Turned every bruise to a brand new mark. I don't pray for a safe new day, I pray every fear gets set my way. Every time I crack, I weld that break, then laugh in the mirror at what I made. Grind teeth, show fame. I don't back, I bang. If it's more than say that, I'll be pride in the dirt when I swing back. Grind teeth, show fame. Say my name get changed, I'm the last one standing in the smoke. Every hit I take turns into hope.
Take my fall, I'll take that height. Take my sleep, I'll take your night. You want crown, come take this fight. I'm still here, I'm still by.
Grind teeth, show fame. I don't back, I bang. If it's more than say that, I'll be pride in the dirt when I swing back. Grind teeth, show fame. Say my name get changed, I'm the last one standing in the smoke. Every hit I take turns into hope.
Yeah. Lord, forgive me, but I ain't turning back now.
Riding down the dirt road, sins on my back. Got a Bible on the dash and a loaded for the strap. Devil keep talking, I don't fuck with that cap. God my witness, yeah, you know where I'm at. Switch pace, I've been praying but the pain don't fade. Got a name on a stone in the grave God made. You took mine, now it's hell you paid. I'm a cold damn soul in a black parade. Double time. Click clack, boots hit gravel, I'm ready. Heart full of fire, hands stay steady. Talk that shit, boy, you ain't even dealing. Since shots flying, make them all go heavy. God said vengeance mine, I heard that line. But he also made a storm like mine. Bell toll ring when I ride tonight. Gun smoke dance in the pale moonlight. Prayed for mercy, but I lost my sight. God still watching while I take this life. Cross on my neck, got blood on my sleeve. Say amen while the devil breathe. Ain't no peace for a man like me.
Hey, bang. Another name in the dust. You fucked up, now you dealing with us. Faith in God, but revenge a must. Ash to ash, yeah, riding rust. Fast cadence, outlaw living, no sleep, just visions. Demons whisper, I don't ask permission. Quick decision, angel mission. Smith and Wesson preaching my religion. Talk slick, get hit, that's facts. No cap, I snap, don't relax. Run up, get clapped, that's that. 6 feet deep where your ass lay at. Still your mama say, son, don't stray. But the grave got cold and I lost my way.
Try to walk in the light,
but the night got a hold on me.
I still pray every time I fight.
Hope the Lord gon' set me free. Bell toll ring when I ride tonight. Gun smoke dance in the pale moonlight. Prayed for mercy, but I lost my sight. God still watching while I take this life. Cross on me, but my hands unclean. Cold revenge in a dead man's dream. Say amen to the in-between. God forgive what I fucking been.
Yeah. Only God can judge me now. But I'm still pulling that trigger.